You're listening to Lead AI.dev. Anthropic's Claude Update. AI agents that use your computer for task automation. Claude's latest update allows it to autonomously operate users' computers for task completion, enhancing productivity. What shipped? According to Lead AI.dev, Anthropic has released an update to Claude that enables it to autonomously utilize users' computers to complete tasks. This update allows Claude to open applications, execute commands, and perform various actions without direct user input. While specifics on version numbers remain undisclosed, the feature is a significant advancement towards building fully autonomous AI agents. The API documentation has been updated to include new commands for task automation, making it easier for developers to integrate these capabilities into their applications. Claude can now execute commands on the user's machine without manual input. New API endpoints support task automation features. Why this matters. This update impacts teams of all sizes, especially those with workflows that require repetitive tasks to be automated. For example, teams managing over 100 API calls per day will experience significant efficiency gains, as Claude can handle mundane tasks like file management and application control autonomously. Previously, developers would need to write extensive scripts or manage these tasks manually, which is time-consuming and prone to error. The downside is that users will need to ensure proper permissions and security settings are in place, as allowing AI access to their systems can introduce risks. Teams with repetitive tasks will see productivity boosts of up to 30%. Automation reduces the need for manual scripting, saving time. How to take advantage. If you're using Claude for task automation, here's what to do. First, ensure you're on the latest version of the Claude API. This week, update your integration by replacing existing command calls with the new automation commands provided in the API documentation. You might need to adjust your security settings to grant Claude the necessary permissions to interact with your applications. Additionally, monitor system performance and user feedback closely during initial deployment to refine how Claude interacts with your systems. Update your Claude API integration to utilize the new automation commands. Adjust security permissions to allow Claude access to applications. What to watch. As with any AI agent operating within user environments, there are risks to monitor, particularly around security and user privacy. Ensure that the AI's permissions are strictly controlled and regularly audited. The rollout of this feature is currently in a staged deployment, and broader availability is expected within the next quarter. Be vigilant for updates from Anthropic that may refine this functionality further. Thank you for listening, leadai.dev. Monitor user permissions to mitigate security risks. Expect broader rollout within the next quarter. Key takeaways. Teams managing repetitive tasks can increase efficiency by up to 30% with Claude's new capabilities. Automation reduces manual scripting needs, allowing developers to focus on more complex projects. Security settings must be carefully managed to prevent unauthorized access by AI agents. Market signals. Increased AI adoption. This update signals a growing trend towards AI integration in everyday workflows. What to do next? If your team regularly performs repetitive tasks, implement Claude's automation this week to boost productivity. If you have existing scripts that Claude can replace, migrate within 30 days to take advantage of improved efficiency. If you're concerned about security, review and tighten permissions before deploying AI agents in your workflows. This has been leadai.dev. Stay building.